how many people have teenagers in the household, or if you know somebody that has a teenager. We want to find out those people, and we want to make sure that they get taken care of because Uber has some new rollouts. And what I mean by that, Uber saying that they're gonna make some changes. That's right, and they're saying that they're gonna allow teen accounts, and they're gonna allow the parents to book rides. That's right. They're saying Uber is rolling out a new feature for its teenage customers in the first major update since first opening up the platform for teen riders a year ago. Um, Last year, Uber said teen accounts in 2 dozens. They launched teen accounts in 2 dozen cities in which parents and guardians can create accounts for minors aged 13 to 17. And then they said back then, last year, it has now grown to over 250 cities in all 50 states. Now, they say Uber says the latest update is a response to feedback from teen users and their families. Now, they're also saying parents and guardians can now hail a ride for their teenagers from their own accounts. So the teens can do it as well as the parents can say, let me book a ride. And they said only in the past, rides could only be done from the teens' accounts. And the rides will feature the same safety features that are available to teens who book their own trips, including notifications when the teenager has started the ride and real time tracking of the vehicle. Now, they're also saying that teen customers can also schedule trips as short as 30 minutes before and as much as 90 days in advance. And they're also saying that this is available for adult riders as well. So if you didn't know that, you could schedule 30 minutes, as early as 30 minutes, but you can also book out a trip as far out as 90 days. And they said adults who are Uber One subscribers can now share their benefits with their teenagers, including zero delivery fees. So $0 delivery fees on Uber Eats orders and cashbacks on certain trips. Now they're saying only Uber is the only one that's offering services to teenagers, and they're still saying that Lyft still requires its account holders to be at least 18 years of age. And they're saying that teens have been ignoring these rules for years. So if you get caught, you get banned. But that's on Lyft. But last year, Uber has said that they're going to roll this and they're going to roll this out. So I would like to know what you think about this for all the parents that have teenagers. Think about from this perspective. They have a sporting event. They have a recital. You can't pick them up from an event or from school. You can now have an Uber bring them home, and now you don't have to worry about I'm rushing from work or I'm rushing from wherever you are to go get your child. You can now have them bring your child safely back at home, and it also have a tracking service to say this is where my child is at all times. Would love to know your thoughts on that. And what I mean by that is if you're watching on your phone, let us know what do you think of Uber's new changes on your phone. One, this is amazing. Two, other services may lose business because of this rollout. Three, this is cheaper than giving a child a car. Four, I like that my child can get home safely. Or five, teens should not be able to ride solo. One, two, three, four, five. Let us know in the comments. What do you think? Do you think of Uber's new changes? Let us know. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Think about it. They all want cars. Well, they can have their own personal taxi service. It may come out cheaper because you got to think about car insurance. You also got to think about gas. You got to think about maintenance on vehicles. Well, let that be somebody else's problem. Let that be somebody else's issue. They're just getting chauffeured. Now, what that does do is handicap a child, right? The child is now looking at it as I've never had a car before, so are they really going to learn how to drive a vehicle? That's something that when we were growing up, being 16, getting your driver's license, that was the cool thing to have. But with the driver's license, we wanted the car. But with the car, it comes with much responsibility, right? So knowing that an adult is actually chauffeuring your child around, it will not only come out cheaper, but it's also safer. So I don't know. Your thoughts would definitely be appreciated. It's the Lab Tech Show. Join us Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern at thelabtechshow.com. Embrace it or get left behind.
Alrighty then.